Would you play a round of golf here? I'm playing every golf course in Melbourne to find the best one, and for round 20 of our journey I went to Eastern Golf Course. It's a really scenic 27-hole course about an hour from the centre of Melbourne. Apparently they had some issues with their clubhouse recently, so they're in a temporary setup here at the moment. Green fees here are $150, and a nice touch before your round is free unlimited balls on the range. This is a prestige course on the Future Golf app, so I used the Addict members round voucher to play my round here. I played holes 10 to 27, which is why we're starting out on hole 10 here. It's a par 4 390 metre hole, and I ripped my drive straight down the middle but knocked my iron straight into the sand trap. While I got out of it easy enough, my putting let me down badly and I started out my round with a triple bogey. Hole 11 is a par 5, 502 metres. Again, my drive went well, but I topped my 3-wood and it didn't make the green. I did eventually hit the green with my iron, but I had a long putt for birdie. I didn't make it, or the par, and I took a bogey here. Hole 12 is a par 4, 394 metres. I nearly killed a duck here with this hook. And I just tapped it back onto the fairway. I hit the green with my wedge and had a chance at par, but ended up with a bogey. Hole 13 is a par 3, 147 metres. I hit the green, but was a long way from the hole and I ended up taking another bogey here. Hole 14 is a long par 5, 547 metres. I hit the fairway with my drive and laid up with my 5-wood. My pitch hit the green and I had another chance at birdie. It didn't fall, but I was buzzing to finally get a par on this course. Hole 15 is a par 4, 361 metres. I hit the fairway with my drive, but my iron came up short of the green. I tried to get it up and down for par, but ended up taking another bogey here. Hole 16 is a par 5, 361 metres. I hit a 3-wood off the tee box and pinged a 6-iron straight into the sand trap. I got out of it easy enough though and had an easy putt for par, which I missed and took another bogey here. Hole 17 is a par 3, 144 metres. I hit the green with the 7-iron and had a chance at birdie, which I was pretty disgusted to miss. And then I missed the par, and the birdie to bogey pipeline hit me very hard here. Hole 18 is a par 4, 414 metres. I blasted my drive straight down the middle and managed to hit the green with a 5-iron. I had a birdie chance, which I missed, but gladly took a par here, only my second par on the front nine. I shot 11 over on the front nine, which is pretty dismal for me. However, it's a solid 14 points, so at least I did a small bit of scoring here. The triple bogey start kind of sent me down a bad path, but it can only get better on the back nine. Hole 19 is a par 5, 467 metres. I hit a good drive down the middle and came up short of the green with my approach. And so did my chip shot. Thankfully, I put shot 4 close to the hole and was able to tap in a par, which was a good start to the back nine. Hole 20 is a par 4, 333 metres. I slightly pulled my drive, but stayed away from the water. My pitch overshot the green and I had a tough chip shot back with the water in the background. I nearly saved par, but ended up taking a double bogey here. Hole 21 is a par 3, 126 metres. I hit this beautiful green with a 9-iron and thankfully took a par from here. Hole 22 is a par 5, 474 metres. I hit the fairway with the drive and followed it up with a decent 3-wood at the green. I met a few kangaroos on the way to find my ball. In his pocket. And I managed to chip this one close enough to the hole and had a chance at birdie. It didn't fall and neither did the par, and I took another bogey here. Hole 23 is a par 4, 337 metres. These roos really took their hands in their lives here sitting in front of my drive. Thankfully, I hit it over the top of them and onto the fairway. My pitch rolled off the side of the green and I had to chip it back on. No chance of saving par here, and I took a bogey. Hole 24 is a short par 4, 276 metres. I hit a driver at the green but pushed it slightly to the right. I had a tough recovery here, but it worked out pretty well and gave me a birdie chance. It went close and I took a par here. Hole 25 is a par 3, 151 metres. I hit the centre of the green, but the flag was tucked away to the left and I had a tough shot for birdie. I literally putted this one so far offline that it went out of the camera frame. Anyways, I missed the putt back and ended up taking another bogey here. Hole 26 is a par 4, 386 metres. With the water all the way down the right, I wanted to hit it at the water and try and draw it back in, and I just about pulled it off. I hit a decent wedge at the green and met a few more roos on my travels. At long last, I had a birdie shot that didn't end up in a bogey. I was pretty happy to sink this one.
Oh, great putt.
Hole 27 is a par 4, 289 metres. I hit the fairway with my drive and then the green with my wedge. I had another birdie chance that went close and I finished out the day with a par. And so brings to a close my round at Eastern Golf. It was slow enough going and I just barely made it around with mere moments of sunlight to spare. It is nice though to experience sunset on a golf course, especially here in Oz, because that's when the kangaroos are awake from their slumber and they start hopping around the place. On the back nine, I shot 4 over par, which was a lot more respectable than the front nine. I had 40 shots on a 36 par course and ended up with 18 points here. Overall, I had 32 points on an 11 handicap, and that adds up to being 15 over par. As you saw, I left a lot of putts out on the course, and as always, I endeavour to improve my golf game between now and the next round, so hopefully I'll improve my putting by then. In conclusion, I think I rate this course pretty highly, and I definitely found it challenging, especially the front nine. It's not the type of course where you're going to go and lose a load of golf balls, more so the type of course that you have to be tactical with your shots, because it plays really long, it has lots of sand traps in every hole, and there are a lot of holes with water as well that you need to be mindful of. And of course, the greens, which were very well kept, were very tricky. I would definitely play here again, and I would recommend playing here to anyone looking to get outside of the city for a round. So if you know a better course than this, let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more of Melbourne's golf courses, give the page a follow.